The reason why a lot of you guys aren't getting no bitches, or a lot of you guys aren't happy with where you're at, why you're not making money, or why you have failed friendships or whatever, it starts with you. You're a fucking loser. And why are you a fucking loser? I'll tell you why. Because you watch other fucking losers that got lucky. You over here watching Los Pollos TV or AMP or these other fucking retards, talentless idiots. Let's keep it 1,000. Niggas got IQs of 67. They found a way to make some money with a camera on them, and you think, I can do that too. When in reality, them niggas got lucky. You're just fucking not. Well, let me just go ahead and do an IRL stream and make a bunch of money with no fucking experience or talent or skill set. The reality is most of y'all gonna fail, bro.
Bro, he's speaking facts right now, man. I talk about this all the time, dude. Not on my YouTube channel, but just in my everyday personal life. Whether I'm talking to my little brother or talking to my friend. That is a problem I see in society, man, and we're gonna see the repercussions of it. Excuse me, we're gonna see the repercussions of it in the next 5 to 10 years. Everybody wants to be streamers. Everybody wants to just get online and make money. Nobody actually wants to go out and work. Nobody wants to put in physical manual labor, you know? And I'm not saying that whatever job you go out and get has to be a physically laborious job, but you got to get out and provide some type of service or product in order for society to continue. And I guess some of those jobs are going to be outsourced with the rise of AI and robots and shit. Like, bro, I worked in a warehouse for 7 years of my life, and people don't really think about jobs like that. You know, the people that you don't see, the people that are working in the Amazon warehouse, like we could easily just get on our phone and just say we want to buy this, this, and that, and then it's shipped to our house in 2 days. But there's a lot of people behind that whole process, man. The logistics behind it involves a lot of people physically going into somewhere and working and putting in hours. So that's a huge problem, man. If everybody got online and just started trying to be streamers and make money playing video games, who's going to keep the lights on?
The reality is most of y'all going to have to get a job. The reality is most of you going to have to contribute to society. You're watching a bunch of niggas that got lucky, hoping you're going to be next. Sorry. Or the other option, you could be like me, build yourself up, decide to segue into this podcasting shit, and blow everybody out the water in 5 years. Because your life experience, the shit you've done, overrides everything else. Why do you guys think Andrew Tate was the most influential dude a couple years ago? He's a professional fighter, got punched in the face for a living. Every time he went into the cage, he didn't know if he was going to walk out that night. He didn't become famous until like his fucking 30s. So he had 3 decades of experience grinding, suffering, and he retells these stories, and people get inspired because there's something genuine about the hero's journey. If you guys watch movies from the 80s, I want you guys to go ahead and take a look at movies from the 80s. Rocky, Rambo, Terminator, whatever. All the characters look like fucking real heroes. They're in good shape. They're decisive.
That's true. It's motivation. When you see somebody and you see the hardships that they went through, that's why men love video games a lot of times. Like, we love the hero's journey. He's not wrong. That's like the best selling point for men, is the hero's journey, going from a scrub to becoming a badass. But a lot of dudes don't want to put in that work in their own lives to become that. They just admire it from afar. That's what's happened. Back then, every man kind of wanted that. The American dream, you know, that's what that was founded on. Is every man going out there, getting it, providing for his family, doing things that his family would be proud of. But now it's just, everybody wants a shortcut. Everybody wants to just get online, post some clips and go viral and get a bunch of likes and a bunch of money for doing little to nothing. And that's another thing too about the streamers that he mentioned. A lot of them are talentless. Like, a lot of them just get on and they do IRL streams, and all they do is just act gay and troll people out in public. Like, look at that dude, Jack Doherty. He got extremely, which I think that's kind of ironic. He's criticizing these streamers and stuff, but he's had a bunch of them on. But that's another point. Like Jack Doherty, all he did was go out and just be annoying as hell, and he got extremely famous and extremely popular for it. And then pimping out OnlyFans girls. Most people can't do that. And most people shouldn't do that.
If they're badass, etc. Now I want you to fast forward and look at the bitch ass heroes of today. Skinny, not as muscular, effeminate, We don't know what gender he is, multicultural. Bunch of bullshit, if I'm going to be honest. And that should tell you guys something. As we've progressed, the heroes that were masculine have now been feminized. And this isn't a Hollywood problem. This is a US problem. The reason why they do that dumb shit is because culture's changed. We not only allow mediocrity, we fucking embrace it. How do we embrace it? Because you got retards that got no skills, low IQ, doing dumbass IRL streams to a bunch of dumbass niggas watching them, and then they wonder why they're stuck where they're at.
It's because being successful is hard, and nobody wants to do what's hard. Human beings like the path of least resistance. So that's why most people see the fame, the glitz and glamour, they see the number, which, let's be real, half the time, the streamers don't even really have that number. That shit is a view bot. But they see the numbers, they see the fame, the clout, all of that, and they're like, oh, I want to do that. And not to mention, a lot of these dudes, a lot of them are scrubs and losers, and they don't have friends in real life, and they can't get girls, so they become part of a community. They'll join the Discord, and they'll be in the chat, always type in, they'll be gifting subs because they feel like this is where they're important. This is where they matter. And I guess that's fine, you know, being part of a community makes everybody feel good, but nobody wants to put in work no more. Nobody wants to go to the gym and grind and get the dream physique they want. Nobody wants to invest their money and save and stick to a strict budget plan to where, hey, you might not be able to go out that weekend. You might not be able to buy the new video game that you want. Nobody wants to do the hard stuff. They'd much rather watch somebody else do it and cheer them on as they do it, or try to take a shortcut. But yeah, man, that's gonna be it for this video. I saw this. I was taking a dump. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was on the toilet and this video popped up on my recommended, and I started watching some of it, and I was like, hey, he's dropping some gems. Even though I don't agree with a lot of the stuff he says, I agree with most of the stuff he says in this video. So y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section. Y'all drop a like and subscribe to the channel. That's it for this one. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.